Welcome back, everybody. It is your favorite vampire, Aveline here. And we have more murder on the Orient Express. Now, if we recall from last time, we interrogated all of the kitchen staff and found a few holes in their stories. So we now have 3 more suspects that we have to thoroughly investigate. We have also, excuse me, I'm having a brain fart for some reason. Very bad brain fart, I don't know why. But, we have also, why am I having a brain fart? Anywho, we are in Geneva now, and Joanne Locke and Hercule Poirot have both split up to search Mr. Waddy's apartment and his office at the bank. So, without further ado, let's begin. Oh yeah, apparently according to Book, we're robbing a bank. I almost forgot. Well, we're not technically robbing a bank. We're just taking a peek inside of Ratchet's deposit box. That's all. That's all we're doing. No big deal, right? Hello? Woo!
A gold mustache. Thank you very much.
So, I'm just gonna wait.
You there. I have an appointment with Mr. Waddy.
Let me check. I'm sorry, I don't see any appointments this morning at all. Mr. Waddy hasn't even arrived yet. Although he should be here by now.
I can't tell her who I am, because that'll tip her off that I'm a detective. If I keep it anonymous, though...
Even though your customers are anonymous, considering the amount of money involved, you should still have a mention of a meeting.
Yes, I can't understand it. I'll be sure to ask Mr. Waddy when he arrives. In the meantime, you are more than welcome to wait in his office. I'll see you're not disturbed. Please follow me.
Alright. I feel bad for being mean to her. She's probably got to deal with, like... very, very rude customers all day. Especially since we know how snobby and elitist the rich and wealthy can be.
I can't understand where Mr. Waddy might be.
You're right. I don't have much time at all. Time is not on my side.
Now we are looking into Mr. Waddy's office.
It's closed.
So, yeah. Time is not on my side.
Alice in Wonderland. Again. Mr. Waddy seems to have really liked this book.
I wonder why. And it's still showing up. So, why would Mr. Waddy... Well, then again, at the same time, I entirely... Ooh, hello.
Shiny facial hair. The good news is that it's gold.
That's funny. That's real funny. Oh, hello.
I'm taking a picture of it. I'll send it to Poirot. It might be useful to him.
Huh. I wonder who the young man in the picture might be. Anything in the drawer?
Locked.
Of course it's locked.
I need the password. Maybe Poirot can help me. A souvenir Tower of Babel. Makes sense. We know that Mr. Wadi is from Iraq, and the ancient tower is said to have been built there.
Huh. Well, this is gonna be an interesting mechanic. A little late game.
I managed to get into Wadi's office. I did a quick preliminary search. Everything is locked, including his computer. All I could find was a photo with a date on it. I just sent it to you. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you. That might help. I've just arrived at the apartment. I'll call you when I find something.
As quick as you can. I can't stay here long.
Oh, that's J. Meyer. That's not it. Ah!
Ah, here we are. Let's see if the key I picked up in Monsieur Wadi's luggage in Venice will open his door. Great.
Oh, yay! Alright. This is actually a very nice apartment. Huh.
The key to the password is close. I can feel it.
Look in the old edition of 1865 on pages 88, 91, 94, 96, 98. I have to assume that that's from Ratchet. So... hello.
A dart. A familiar projectile found in any pub in England.
So, we now have the dart. What's this? Oh! He was talking about the book! Old edition! So, it was what? 88, 91, 94, 96, 98? I think? So on page 88, the number is 3. And then 93. Wait. No, it wasn't 93. It was 91, but I can barely read 91. Okay. What was the next one? 94. Oh, wait. 94 was... here. 9. So 94 is 9. Wish I had something to write this all down with. And then 96 is 6. Then nothing on 98. Huh. So. Let's see, what else?
Staring at the clock won't help, Poirot.
It definitely won't. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 Please don't let me get caught.
I think this belongs here.
Cool. Cool. Okay. Crap.
Who are you? What are you doing in there?
I am Hercule Poirot. I am working with the police. You are Monsieur Wadi's neighbor?
Yes, next door. I heard a noise. I thought it was Mr. Wadi who had come home. I don't know him very well. A delivery man left a package for him with me.
Because he's from the... He's from the picture.
You don't know your neighbor very well.
Yes, what of it?
How is it that Monsieur Wadi has a picture of you on his desk? There is quite a family resemblance. You wouldn't be his brother by any chance?
Why are you going through his things?
As I told you, I am working with the police.
All right, yes. I'm his brother, Mehdi Wadi. Do you know where he is?
Uh-oh.
I am very sorry, sir, but I have some terrible news for you. Your brother has been murdered. You have my sincere condolences.
Oof.
Oh no. Aziz, my wife, my son, their hearts will break. Everything he did was for his family. He brought us here from Iraq to give my son a better future. We can't go back. You won't.
Do not fret, Monsieur Wadi. I do not want to cause trouble for you and your family. I am here to catch his murderer. When did you last see your brother?
2 days ago. He was on his way to Venice. It was not a journey he was looking forward to. I knew something was wrong, but he promised all would be well soon. My son will be heartbroken. Aziz made a point of reading to Fadi every night so he could learn English. We hope to legally emigrate there one day.
Your son, Fadi. What did Monsieur Wadi read to him?
His favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. The nonsense of it all. Why?
It is the answer to a question I had. I believe your brother was a good man, forced for some reason to keep secrets, and that got him killed.
Sir, there is something else. Aziz left me a letter to open if anything should happen to him.
Could you show it to me?
Yes, I will get it.
Brother, a man named Ratchet found me at the bank. He threatened to kill you and your family to force me to do illegal things. Mehdi, if I die violently, this man will be responsible. Send an anonymous message to the police. Tell them of his safety deposit box in the Bank du Lac. His bank account number is 82664. They will know what to do. Goodbye, my brother. Give my love to Aisha and Jadi. Fadi, I wish you a good life.
It all makes sense. It's horrific. But to Ratchet, it would be just business as usual. At least I have Ratchet's account number, 82664. Thank you for giving me this letter. Let me assure you, the man Ratchet cannot harm you. He was killed before your brother was.
Really? Who did it? The one you say hunted Ratchet?
Yes, without a doubt. I promise you I will find them.
Sir, we have no papers. The police...
Your secret is safe with me, monsieur.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, I must go to my wife and son. Tonight, I will read to Fadi from Alice in Wonderland, and we will remember my brother.
I need to notify Mademoiselle Locke that I have Ratchet's bank account number.
Yay! Wait, so that means we completed the character lineup. Okay, cool. Huh. So, anything else that we can look at?
That may be useful to Mademoiselle Locke or me. I'll take a photo.
Huh. Okay, cool. We didn't check out the laptop.
This computer won't give up its secrets easily.
Of course not.
A Swiss and Arabic keyboard.
Anything in the bedroom? I mean, this guy definitely lived a very comfy lifestyle.
Staring at the clock won't help. Wow.
Anything here? Hello. A drawer I can open.
This could be the password to Monsieur Wadi's office computer. He must change it every month. It seems to have a logical sequence, but I need to find the one for December.
Okay. So... 361070. I get it now. All the numbers go down. So from the little point or the very first letter, the number next to it, and then, okay, so. And it all restarts at 0. So the numbers, it looks like the numbers only go 1 through 9. So. So I'm thinking the first number's got to be 5. Because what it is that it's literally kind of like a cascade cipher. So where you've got 5 at the end of the first sequence, starts over on the second line, which is 6. 6 is the first number. And yeah, it's a cascade sequence. So the first number is going to be 5. As for the second number, so if we believe that, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 0. So the next number should be 1. And then the next cascade, which is going to be starting at 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, and then the 7, 8, 9 cascade starts over at 0, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it should be 5, 1, 9, 3.
If that's the password to the computer in Monsieur Wadi's office, we still need to translate the Arabic characters. And there weren't any Arabic characters on the office computer's keyboard. We need to find out which keys these Arabic characters correspond to on a Swiss keyboard with its Latin characters like the one in Monsieur Wadi's office. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Alright. Well, we figured that out. So, there's that one. And then I think we were looking at the chessboard. So, I wonder...
This keyboard should help me translate this code.
So, okay. Oh, it's right up ahead. So, we just need to match... We just need to match the letters with the code. Alright. The next one next to 1. So... I wonder... R-A... That looks like E. And then... the one next to the 3. That's gonna be... F? And then the one next to the 3, that's gonna be E.
Arabic is read from right to left, so the password must surely be read that way too. With any luck, this will unlock the computer in Monsieur Wadi's office. Let me text it to Miss Locke. That's the right answer.
Oh, that's right, because just like in Japan with manga and everything, everything's read right to left rather than left to right like you would in English. So...
A bizarre endgame to be sure, but I suspect checkmate is possible for white in 3 moves. Let's see.
Checkmate in 3 moves. Seems a little odd. But... huh. Make the situation above. Knights can only move in an L.
Good.
Bishop can only move.
Nice. Well done. That was easy.
Huh. I wonder, this has got something to do with the dartboard then. Okay. Huh. Oh, that's right, because it's the position on the chessboard. Huh, dartboards and chessboards. What do you know? So, with the photo that we took... Oh. Okay. So... Okay, cool. So we got that. And now for the black. Hello. What have we here? Huh. Oh, but I can't. Alright.
Ah, the peculiar habit some people have of displaying things on the door of their refrigerator. I've just sent a photo to you, in case it might help you.
Thank you.
I texted Ratchet's account number to you.
Wonderful.
Did you receive my text? This must be the password to Mr. Wadi's computer.
I have it. Thank you.
Alright. And now we're back. So. '88, '91, '94, '96, '98. so... Of course. So 88 is 3. $91 is 4. I think we got it now. So, we know the first 3 were 3, 9, and 6. On the last 2 pages, we're missing, but we now have them in a correct book. For... Oh, no. And 2.
Ratchet's password. Here it is. Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Alright. Sweet. Figured that out. And now let's check out the Tower of Babel puzzle. Because I think Poirot actually sent us a picture of it. Okay. I was hoping it would give me something. But we'll actually need... There we go. Because of the magnets on the fridge. Okay. Did I not do that correctly? Oh. Wait a sec. There we go. And what have we here?
A key. I wonder if it will fit the desk drawer.
Yay! We now have a key. Cool. What is this? A sketch pad? Wait a second.
Those indentations are from the sheet of the notepad that was on top. This is great. All those mystery movies I watched as a kid. I know what to do.
Hello.
I'll send a picture of this to Poirot.
All right. Ah, no, wait. What's special about the pencil? Or is it just something to look at? Yeah, the pencil is just something to look at. that's done. So, everything... Again, everything is right to left. So the password that we picked up earlier is gonna be reversed. So... instead of R-A-P-F-E, it's gonna be E-F-P-A-R. With the numbers also reversed. So instead of 5193, it's gonna be 3915. Okay. And then the account number was 82664.
The number of Ratchet's safety deposit box. At last. I should let Mr. Poirot know.
All right. Cool. I think it might be about time to call Poirot.
I sent you a photo of doodles I found on a notepad. I hope it can help you.
I hope so as well.
I was able to access Mr. Waddy's computer. I have Ratchet's safety deposit box number.
Excellent.
I think I've discovered Ratchet's safety deposit box passcode.
Well done, Mademoiselle Locke.
Alright. And now there's still one last piece that we have to... We know all this, we know all that. Alright. And then we have that drawing, that weird little drawing. So it goes up. So that's gonna be 4, 1, goes diagonal 5. Diagonal again, 3. Down 6. Diagonal down 8. And then the pound key, which is also called a hashtag. And hello?
It looks like a safe key to me. We finally found it.
Alright. And there we go. Wait! Let's not call her, like, right here. There we go.
Good news. I have found the key to Ratchet's safe.
Perfect. We're running out of time. Do we have everything?
I have the key to the safety deposit box.
I have the number of the box.
And we have the passcode. I'm on my way. Time to rob a bank.
It's not robbing, technically.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I haven't heard from Monsieur Waddy. You'll have to reschedule with him.
This is quite annoying. I'll have to reschedule.
Absolutely. I hope I have been of service.
You have no idea.
Yeah, you made her smile at least a little bit.
That was fast. We do this as planned?
Yes, I am, Monsieur Ratchet. But with the bank's questionable policy, I do not expect anyone to ask.
Right. Absolute secrecy regarding their clients. The last Swiss bank of its kind.
All right. And now, our turn.
Madame, I still haven't heard from Mr. Waddy.
Well, we'll have to make do without him, now that my friend is here. It's his box we want to access.
And the clock is ticking. I trust there is no problem.
No, no problem at all. May I have your safety deposit box number?
4346.
May I see your key? Do you know your passcode?
Yes. Mademoiselle will be able to accompany me? No names, of course.
Of course. I'll open the door. Go down the stairs. The guard will accompany you.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking. We're robbing a bank? Well, we're not necessarily robbing a bank.
Please leave your personal belongings in this bin and then go through the portal.
Seems easy enough. Oh, we didn't get flagged. That's
I'll
good.
open it for you.
All right. Now, 4346. That's what we're looking for. Four, 346. 4346. Okay, so there's got to be some kind of pattern here. Ah, I see you now. There you are.
At last, we reach our goal.
All right.
Now I will insert my key, if you allow.
Thank you.
Cool. And last but not least, the numbers. Which the password, again, is going to be 3. Four. 9, 6, 2. And what is in here? Oh.
I'll be by the door should you need any assistance.
Thank you.
At last.
I suspect the effort will be worth it. This collection of various personal items. Do you know what they are, Detective Locke?
I do, Mr. Poirot. God help me, I do. Souvenirs. The trophies serial killers take from their victims to remind them of their kills. Ratchet wasn't just a kidnapper.
No, indeed. He was a monster.
Oh. Oh.
Another trophy. We may never know how many people he killed. Another trophy. A woman. We may never know her name. You were lucky, mademoiselle, when you met him at that cabin in the forest, alone.
How many victims do you think Wretched had?
Too many.
Way too.
MC. The real journalist Michael Clark. Ratchet would have needed to kill him to assume his identity. He took this ring as his trophy. He knew the serial numbers on the banknotes could be traced. The rest of the Armstrong ransom money, the serial numbers match.
For every soul Ratchet claimed, even more are suffering. Diamonds.
A fortune. Crime does pay.
No, mademoiselle. This time it was the criminal who finally paid.
I just don't think he was expecting it.
I wonder who this keychain belonged to. Certainly not Ratchet.
Kitten wagon? Funny. Also a bracelet here.
Another victim.
The one on the left. Ratchet.
Whoever he is with, their friendship seems over.
The build. The hair. It could be Noah, his partner in Daisy's kidnapping.
It appears they had a falling out.
Which is probably how Noah ended up being murdered.
Another bracelet. Another victim.
Another trophy. And then there's the one that we already found, Suzanne's red glasses. 4 years of investigation. It's all over. I finally have the last piece of evidence that Ratchet was Daisy's kidnapper and murderer.
More than that, you have helped unmask a serial killer responsible for so many deaths.
But even with all this, we're no closer to solving Ratchet's murder.
On the contrary, mademoiselle, everything. It is coming together. Don't you agree, detective?
What?
The damaged photograph.
It could be Noah. You think Noah killed Ratchet for revenge?
The train.
What about the train?
I know how a killer could vanish without leaving a trace in the snow.
Wings?
Camouflage. The trophies.
Poirot? We have a train to catch.
Not just a train, Detective Locke. We have a murderer to catch.
Holy biscuits. Ooh. Ratchet was a monster. You saw all the trophies that he took? Ooh, this is like something out of Criminal Minds, which is actually something I really do enjoy. October 19th, 2023, Orient Express. We are back on track. Monsieur Mori, cooking. And everybody's here having dinner.
Poirot, enough! You have kept us in suspense ever since we left Lausanne.
Forgive me, my friend. Detective Locke and I needed the time to put the last pieces of the puzzle in their proper places.
I'll fill in where I can, but this is Mr. Poirot's show.
I confess I can't help, but I feel a certain déjà vu.
You are correct, Doctor. We have been here before. However, Without you, we wouldn't have been able to reach the true conclusion of this story. My friends, your attention, please. I hope you have finished your dessert. You have every right to think the solution to the murder of Ratchet is a closed book. You are wrong. I, Poirot, admit that I was wrong. There is a final chapter.
Uh-oh.
What in bloody hell?
What does he mean? Perhaps if we are silent, Monsieur Poirot will explain.
Most of us naturally expect a journey by train to proceed in an orderly fashion from station to station. But this journey has gone off the rails. A comfortable journey, which should have been restful, turned out to be quite a challenge for my little gray cells. I beg your indulgence. I know it will be painful, but I must update you on the strange turn the Ratchet murder investigation has taken. I had two hypotheses, as you recall. A stranger boarded the train in Vinkovsky, killed Ratchet, and then exited the train unobserved. That was the first possibility. The second solution gave us 12 jurors who condemned Ratchet to death for the kidnapping and murder of Daisy Armstrong. My friend, Book, properly chose the first solution for the authorities. However, thanks to Dr. Constantine here, a 13th stab wound was discovered, throwing that solution into disarray. Moreover, the words of a witness called into question the chronology of the night of the murder upon which the first two solutions were based. Detective Locke?
Huh. Oh. Which witness threw doubt upon the timeline of the night of the murder? That'd be, Pierre.
Michael admitted to having been absent several times during the night. His absence therefore gave multiple opportunities for a 13th murderer to slip into Ratchet's room before the other 12 jurors lined up to stab him.
You are saying the man Ratchet was... when we...
Yes, you executed a man who was already dead. But there were other suspects that night.
Other suspects? Who?
They stand before you.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Fauché, Mr. Maury, and Ms. Nielsen. And they all also had a hole in their stories about their movements that night. Mr. Poirot?
Most of you don't know it, but there was a second murder in Venice.
Mein Gott, another murder.
The victim was a man named Aziz Wadi, a banker in Geneva who was on the payroll of Ratchet. He looked after the money Ratchet obtained from the Armstrong ransom. Ratchet needed money and arranged to meet Mr. Wadi in Venice. One of these three knew about that money. Now, each of them had an alibi, of a sort. But if any of their alibis was a lie, that person had time to murder Monsieur Wadi, Monsieur Fauché, Mademoiselle Nielsen, and Monsieur Maury. One of you murdered Ratchet and Monsieur Wadi.
Are you kidding? I pour drinks for our guests. I don't murder them.
It's nonsense.
You are accusing me because of my knives?
But why would one of my employees kill Ratchet?
So even though... Oh, wait, the trophies, that's right. Daisy's death is not the motive for the 13th murderer.
The killer's motive for killing Ratchet was revenge, but not for Daisy's death. The motive for Aziz Wadi's murder was also revenge. Mr. Wadi was helping Ratchet.
Ratchet had an accomplice in the kidnapping named Noah. They kidnapped Daisy together, Ratchet stored the ransom money in a Swiss bank that protected anonymous clients. He forced Monsieur Wadi to watch over the money. Once enough time had passed, Ratchet felt it was safe to have Monsieur Wadi bring him cash whenever Ratchet needed it.
The serial numbers of the bills would still be in a file, but no one would be actively checking it.
Precisely. But Ratchet didn't just keep the ransom in his safety deposit box. There was something much worse.
The victim's trophies.
There was something much worse than Daisy's ransom money in that safety deposit box. During her investigation, Detective Locke found evidence proving that Ratchet was what is known as a trophy killer. He kept souvenirs of his crimes. We found trophies in the safety deposit box. There were others in a cabin Ratchet used in the Berkshire Mountains, including a beloved toy of little Daisy's.
If I'd have known that, I would have cut the bastard's head off.
So...
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. The bracelet found in the safety deposit box was also on Noah's wrist in a photograph. It's obvious Ratchet killed Noah, and therefore, at last, I can tell you with absolute certainty who the murderer of Ratchet and Monsieur Wadi is.
The bracelet looked like it was in Morse code.
That doesn't prove anything.
Wait.
Mademoiselle Nielsen has the same bracelet as the one found in the safety deposit box in Geneva. A trophy from a victim of Ratchet. Noah.
Having a similar bracelet doesn't prove anything.
Yes, that might be true. If there were not an inscription on it.
Mr. Poirot, you're right. The bracelet looks similar to mine, but I have no idea what the marks on it mean. I just like the design.
The marks are not random, mademoiselle. These are special bracelets. They are called Morse code bracelets. Because, well, you know why. The marks are Morse code. Happily, I learned Morse when I was a young man doing my service for the Belgian army.
Okay, so... And I know a little bit about Morse code myself. So... we just have to match up the marks. So a dot and 3 dashes. Two dots, 1 dash, and a dot afterwards. Okay. Yeah, because Morse code... Wait. A dot... There it is. So that's F, R, and then a single dot, which is going to be E. And then after that, a dot and 3 dashes. J, of course. And then a dot and a dash.
That's the right answer. On the bracelet found in Ratchet's safety deposit box was the name Freya in Morse code. Your first name. It belonged to your father, Noah. Noah Nielsen. Let's stop playing this little game, mademoiselle. What does yours say? Noah?
It says father. Ratchet. That bastard. He kept my father's bracelet as a trophy.
Thank you. I have to admit your timing for Ratchet's murder was perfect. Do you mind if I continue?
Would it matter? Go ahead. You've earned the right to crow.
I do not make bird sounds, mademoiselle. I take no pleasure in this.
Because of all the times Mr. Michel was gone, she had an opportunity.
You drugged Ratchet's dessert to ensure he would be unconscious when you went to his room. You stole a knife from Monsieur Maury. If it was identified as the murder weapon, he would be accused. You knew Pierre Michel would leave the train for a smoke whenever it was stopped at a station. At Vinkovsky, you waited until he was on the station platform. Then, you carefully made your way along the first-class corridor to Ratchet's room. You entered Ratchet's room with the pass key, accessible to all employees in the crew quarters. You stabbed Ratchet at midnight.
But that knife, where is it?
Probably thrown out of Ratchet's window before the train left the station. A thorough search after the snow melts should turn it up.
My beautiful knife.
Then, you carefully returned to the crew quarters, replaced the passkey, and returned to your poker game. Et voila. The affair was not so complicated in the end. But what made the crime seem more complex? Well...
It was us.
Exactly. The 12 jurors who proceeded to carry out their far more complicated plan literally in the dark without realizing that the man was already dead.
Speaking only for myself, of course, but I believe we would have invited you to join us.
Ms. Nielsen, you killed Ratchet because he killed your father. Your motive is crystal clear. But why did you kill Aziz Wadi?
It's because of Aziz that my father died. My father knew Aziz was the only one with access to Ratchet's safe, so he convinced Aziz to steal the money from the safety deposit box. But Aziz was too afraid of Ratchet. Instead, he betrayed my father by reporting him to Ratchet. Obviously, Ratchet then murdered my father. Aziz was just as guilty of my father's death as Ratchet.
Ratchet was the worst of humanity. But Monsieur Wadi, if you knew his story...
My father is dead because of him.
I will not debate the point with you, mademoiselle. He had done nothing to justify his death. I do not see any extenuating circumstances that should allow you to escape justice. You will be arrested at the Gare de Lyon when we arrive in Paris.
Judge and jury are you, Monsieur Poirot. And you get away with it. It must be nice. But think of this. I know what you did. What you all did.
She's right. She could turn us all in.
Relax. Hector, is it? Your secret is safe with me. I'm not going to jail. Farewell, Poirot. Enjoy your victory. Stop!
She's lost her mind. Are you really... No! No! No!
No, Freya, don't jump. You're going to die.
I've made my choice. We'll let fate decide.
No!
There ain't no way she survived.
She jumped off the train. Even if she hit the water, considering the height, I doubt she survived. And with this tunnel, either way, she's gone, Poirot.
Well, that was surprising. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but the name of that was... And now... looks like we're back in Paris.
I still can't believe what happened. 13 people took revenge on the same person. This investigation is so incredible. It almost looks like a detective story.
It would surely be a bestseller. It is true that this case will remain as one of the most important investigations of my career.
My only regret will be that I couldn't bring Ratchet to justice, but I can finally close this chapter of my life.
Your determination paid off. You can be proud of yourself.
I think we'll be arriving in Paris soon.
If you will pardon me, Detective Locke, I have to settle a few details with Monsieur Bouc before we arrive.
Please, go ahead.
Well, looks like we're finishing this game after all.
I still can't believe Freya was the killer. She never even cheated when we played poker.
She used too much sugar.
Nonsense! Her desserts were divine!
Unfortunately, her actions were not so divine.
There you are, my friend.
Bouc, I have a favor to ask.
Anything.
When we arrive in Paris, will you speak to the police? I would rather keep a low profile.
But why?
Bouc, my first solution was incorrect.
Nonsense. The nuttier the mystery became, the greater your brilliance.
Please.
Very well, if you insist.
I want to thank you, gentlemen, for your service. The cuisine. Under difficult conditions, you surpassed the reputation of the Orient Express.
That is true. I look forward to seeing you again abroad, Monsieur Poirot. I promise, not all of our trips are this eventful.
Princess Dragomirov would like a word with you, Monsieur Poirot. It is important. She is waiting for you in her compartment.
When a princess summons me, how can I refuse?
Before we do...
Ah, Mademoiselle Debenham et Captain Arbuthnot. Allow me to congratulate you on your upcoming nuptials.
I hope you won't be too disappointed if you're not invited.
Archie, really? Thanks to Mr. Poirot, there will actually be a wedding.
As you say, my darling. Sorry, old man, and thanks for everything, including finding my train ticket.
Oh, so that... he's been hiding a golden mustache this entire time.
Ah, golden mustache. Count Andrigny, how is the Countess?
Much better now that it's all over. I misjudged you, Poirot.
And I you.
There is something else about my wife. you should know why I am so overprotective.
She is pregnant.
You are quite the detective.
Actually, Dr. Constantine told me. She admitted as much when he was attending to her.
If it's a girl, we are going to name her Daisy. If it's a boy,
Hercule?
he'll be stuck with Rudolph. It's a family tradition.
I wish you and all of your family much happiness.
Thank you.
Let's see, if I remember, this was her compartment.
My daughter, my great friend, and I wanted to talk to you one last time. I speak on behalf of the entire Armstrong family, as well as those close to us. You have shown compassion. We know your reputation, and we understand that your choice was not easy for you. We are all the more grateful. Thank you.
Congratulations, my dear. You managed to say the word thank you, although he did manage to put us through quite a lot.
You have given us all closure and some peace of mind.
You should know that I regret nothing. If this Freya Nielsen person had not been involved, I would have done it again.
Someone told me the Stalinists were frightened of you. I believe them.
The country of my birth breeds its share of brutes and bullies, but also some of the greatest intellectual and artistic minds the world has ever known. I pray that one day we will again be remembered for that.
I share your hope, Princess.
And of course, with the real murderer of that man out there somewhere, we are no longer guilty of much. Correct?
Princess, don't push your luck too far. If you'll excuse me, I have some packing to do. Ladies?
Kind of a bit of a bittersweet ending for this game. I can't believe that it's over with, though.
At the end of this investigation, I still have my doubts. Did I make the right choice with the 12 self-proclaimed jurors?
I mean...
Yes, it was the right thing to do. As for Mademoiselle Nielsen, what would I have done if she had not escaped? Is it justice to let the 12 go free but have Mademoiselle Nielsen arrested? A vast question indeed. Judges often take motive into consideration when deciding the sentence for a crime. You are not a judge. Your job is to establish the facts, which you have done. The case has been solved. Another already awaits you. It is the reason you are on this train. It is time. Time to move on.
And we've made it to Paris. From the sounds of it. Once it loads! Kind of hard to arrest everyone. I kind of do feel bad for Freya, though. I don't think I can go that way.
Exactly.
Hello!
Very well.
Come to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
No problem. Monsieur Poirot, I spoke with my associates. I convinced them to give you a deal on our new Firenze SUV. No need to thank me. It's the least I could do.
That is very generous, but no, I do not drive.
You don't? What? But it's electric. It's good for the planet.
I am good for the planet, as long as I don't drive.
I don't understand. He refused.
I do.
Exactly.
I understand.
Very well.
Poirot is a nasty man. Poirot is a nasty man.
I wonder where Princess Dragomirov's bird can have heard that. Have you lost something? May I help you?
Oh, Mr. Poirot, you have done so much already.
What is it you have lost?
My friends, we are traveling to Poland to help with children. We were to meet at an information booth. But where do I get information on how to find an information booth?
There is, I believe, an information booth just inside the main terminal.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a great detective.
And you, madame, are a good soul. I will miss this train. News travels fast.
I guess that means... I don't know. I can't read French.
Hey, Poirot. Say, have you seen a scruffy little guy in a green trench coat?
I cannot say I have. Why?
He's my next case.
Another case? That was indeed fast.
The detective's gotta eat. You know what I mean.
I have some idea, yes.
Suspected embezzler. Traveling east, but not on the Orient Express. Say, you wouldn't be interested in teaming up, would you? Some good money in it.
I have had enough of trains for a while, thank you.
Okay, suit yourself.
Mr. Poirot, Mr. McQueen here thinks he may know an attorney in the Berkshires who might need a gentleman's gentleman.
He's old school English. I think the clock stopped for him in 1934.
I hope it works out for you, Monsieur Masterman. What about you, Monsieur McQueen?
Well, back to law school for me, following my father's footsteps. We can take the train to St. Pancras, then the Piccadilly line to Heathrow and check out some flights.
Might as well. We're already packed.
I wish you both bonne chance.
Honestly, this is a very sweet ending for this game.
Ah, Poirot. Mission accomplished. I have reported to the police that Freya Nielsen killed Hatchet and that she escaped. They're issuing an international arrest warrant. There's a canal that runs alongside the tracks where she jumped from the train. But they say there's little chance she survived. The police have questioned all of the passengers and crew, so for now, they are free to leave.
I gave them the results of my preliminary autopsy, and they have the report from the Venetian authorities. They were arguing about jurisdiction when I left.
Thank you, Doctor. You have been of inestimable help.
A fascinating case. I'm pleased I could assist you.
Mr. Poirot, it seems our paths part here. It was an honor and a pleasure to work with you.
And I am with you, Detective Locke. The case would have been impossible without your tenacity and dedication to finding the truth. You also proved to be an able con artist in Geneva.
You too. Thank you for everything. I'll never forget you.
And I shall always treasure our collaboration.
Are you gonna hug her back?
Well, that's that. I'm hungry. Let's go to the Wagon Rouge restaurant. They make an excellent leg of lamb.
But it's only 5:34 p.m. Is food all you really think about, my friend?
I'm the one inviting you. You've well deserved it.
I'm warning you, I'm not going to obtain for you a secret recipe this time.
Poirot, they make a chocolate mousse that is so creamy. It must have a secret ingredient in it.
The last recipe came from a murderer.
But it was sublime.
And there we are. We have now officially hit the end of Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. I can't help finding myself, like, smiling because this was fantastic. This is honestly really good, and if you love puzzles and detective games, detective novels, I definitely will recommend this game, either for the Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure if it's come out for PlayStation, but I believe it has. As well, I know it is also on the Steam store. So, definitely pick up a copy of this game. As, again, as somebody who loves detective stories, detective novels, and stuff like this, this was fantastic. Granted, the controls definitely could have been a little bit better, and some of the angles definitely needed a little bit better camera work. But this was fantastic. And this was just fantastic in general. Now, I know I didn't really get all of the mustaches. I'm gonna have to go back and find them all. Which I will hopefully... Yeah, no. I will do a separate video of where to find all of them in all the chapters for this game. Oh! Leslie Clack was Hercule's, Elizabeth Watlet. Why does she sound familiar? I feel like... Why does she sound familiar? I don't know, I know the voice, but I never knew the name. So... Is this a look into Poirot's next case? Yo, what? Flat 203 56B, Whitehaven Mansions, London, EC1M 6EU UK.
Dear Poirot, I didn't really have time to say goodbye when we parted. I thought I had beaten the greatest detective in the world, but you unmasked me. I still had my revenge, though. I even managed to help myself to a small amount of cash from Waddy's bag before you interrupted me in Venice. It will be enough to settle somewhere in a quiet little town where I will create delicacies for appreciative clients. You won't hear from me again, nor will Book get any more of my recipes. Oh, and one last thing. You may not think so, but I truly believe Ratchet and Waddy got their just desserts. Regards, F.
You, mademoiselle, are entirely too pleased with yourself. You give clues no one could follow, unless they are Hercule Poirot.
Ooh, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. But there we go. We have completed Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. Like I said, this was a fantastic game. And if you like detective stories, if you like detective games like this, then I definitely recommend this game. But without further ado, that is the end of this series, and I will be back on Alone in the Dark, as well as doing a little bit of Silent Hill for you, which I am very much excited for, and then I will be dropping little hints as to what my next project will be. But again, without further ado, I hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough, because I certainly have. If you like, leave a like and subscribe. Also, microids, you can't be leaving me on a hangover. Not a hangover. Cliffhanger. Excuse me. Hangover is whenever I'm drunk, which we don't want to talk about that. But microids, don't be leaving me on a cliffhanger. But I'm definitely looking forward to this, and everything else, my future projects, finishing up my current projects as well. And again, I hope you have enjoyed. But without further ado, if you like, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. So, later! Bye! Mwah!